We should be good now. You ready? Is everybody ready? I have to next time because I wasn't prepared this time. I'll reset up my fuck Kevin, my fuck Kevin emotes or reactions because that's not set up. It takes 11 hours and 20 minutes for no cutscene skip. Well, all right, let's go. This version is I don't know. We're about to find out. You literally said, I'm excited to be here for the beginning of Xenosaga. I started this up because you said you were excited. You can do both. No. You can do both. It's fine. It's fine. This is a you problem, Joe. Sorry.
Concentrate on the northern cliff tomorrow. The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
This is a personal problem. I can't help you. You gotta make that decision.
Dr. Masuda!
Dr. Masuda!
Find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described.
I'm glad that I'm someone's worst enemy.
Show us where it is.
That's all I wanted. Look at that guy's cropped pants.
I knew it.
I knew it.
It's over there.
Why that poor black man is just in like his boxers back there. You were. I know you were.
This must be.
I want to know who put that there. These are ice molasses cookies. They're a little too sweet for me, but they didn't have the oatmeal ones. And you think they don't make me hungry? What was that truck's intention? I just want to know who built, like, because we know all the other shit doesn't take place here. So I want to know who built this. I mean, I know who probably built it, but like, when? In Earth time. I'll never get the answer I want, but... I wish I could have McDonald's.
That light.
I can only imagine back when this game came out, booting it up, and then being like, I'm ready to play, and you don't play for God knows how long. 4,000 years later. 4,000 years later. I love the title card for this game. It's so simple. Even though this one is my least favorite. It's still really good. It's a lot of people's favorite. Yeah, you don't play for 4,000 years. It takes so long. I like how American game developers are always like, this thing takes place in New York because that's where things will happen in Japan. Developed is like alien technology is always going to be in some random country somewhere because why would anything happen in Japan? Well, in this game, it's in Africa because Africa is the root of civilization. And that's why it's there. But you're right. I like the disaster report games because you're just in Japan avoiding,
Roger. Opening interconnection.
you know,
Connecting
natural
incoming
disaster. That's just the whole point.
Line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown.
Also, it's so fun listening to Xion in this game because it's the same voice actress as Millie from the original Trigun.
52, 51.
It's Millie. I like Millie. See, I'll show you guys while we watch this cutscene how much I like Z. Ugh!
All
Whoops.
monitors clear.
How much I like Xenosaga.
1. Partition open. Proceed.
Oh yeah, she was a popular voice actress. I think she reprises her role in the third game. She's not in the second one. But I have this, oh, it's so bright. My Japanese guidebook for the first game. I've never took it out of, I mean, I can open it, but it's protected.
Proceed
And then,
with Line construction.
yes, that's her name.
Mapping percentage at 76.
I'm like too close to the desk. But then, my friends got me
Line
this.
construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's
Which
on the left
is
side of the temporal lobe.
a bunch of
showing
shit.
slight stimulation of the synapses in section
It's
8
like a
domain.
keychain.
Within permissible bounds, though.
The Japanese version of the game on PlayStation 2 and a
Let's keep
binder,
going.
I think.
Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back
Yeah.
me up.
Roger.
It's the
Launching
vector
Naka Roger
symbol
connection system.
where they work. It's the keychain. I should take that out. I haven't actually opened this in a long time. I've got, come on. I've got the Japanese version of the game. You can't see because my fucking light is so bright, but. And then. Oh, and there's a Cosmos figure in here. I forgot about that. There's a whole ass Cosmos figurine inside that I've never taken out. Because KH1 Cosmos.
Password accepted.
I'm not a fan. Not KH1. Fucking, what the fuck am I saying? It's Xenosaga 1. Alright. Put that back down. There we go. Yay! Let's go. Yeah, I would have played this on original hardware, but my copy of Xenosaga, the
There
English
seems to
version,
be
is
a problem with the
fucked.
visual field connection.
I can't get past the first 2
I see a
hours of
small
the
break in the
game.
MT field, route K12. It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How is it now, Chief?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with Cosmos host separation.
Her design in this game, I know people really like it,
Morning, Cosmos.
but
How do you feel?
Good
I'm a
morning,
fan of the
Xian.
third game
All
and her
systems are
design.
normal.
Her
Well,
final
how about
design, at
introducing
least.
yourself?
Because she has 2 designs.
I am an anti-gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001. Development name KPX, abbreviated name Cosmos. As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited
You're
to
right.
22% of its normal capacity. My
It is
estimated
the
weapons
one that they
specifications
use in
are
like
All right,
crossovers
that's
and
good enough.
promotional
Thanks.
art and all
You are
that shit.
welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual
But
starter
I like the
tests.
third game
Sorry
most,
to wake you up just like
design-wise. I like the third
that. You'll
game
have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
anyway. I don't think it's a bad
I
game.
see.
I think it gets a
Do you
lot of
feel
shit,
sad
but
or anything?
it's
A
just a rushed
predetermined
game.
set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interaction.
Also,
with humans. In order to better facilitate
I think the
my
second game
relationship
gets a
with
lot of
you,
shit too, and I
Chief
don't think that's
Engineer Shion
deserved,
Uzuki of the
personally.
Cosmos Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division. I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary.
Cosmos, does your
at this
emotion
time.
module ever work?
I guess you're right.
I
A
don't
lot of
know. For
people
me,
should know
2 is
that.
my favorite because I
Your
am a big
understanding is
fan of
appreciated.
Junior and
Let you
Albedo
know,
and
Cosmos,
Momo and their
I've
storyline.
got
And so
mixed
for
feelings
me,
about all this.
I really enjoyed it because you get
Of course,
the
I'm
most
happy
of
that
their
you're awake,
story,
but the fact that you'll go
whereas
back to
you
sleep
don't
makes
get
me
as
a
much.
bit
Like Momo takes a
sad.
back seat in the third one,
On
and
the
that
other
really
hand,
upset
the
me.
next time you wake up, it
Junior
may be
still
a
gets
time
time to
of much
shine, but
bloodshed.
you're right,
Deep
Joe. They
down
don't.
inside, I hope that day never comes.
I know a lot of people are like big fans of Shion and Cosmos and stuff, and I like them too. Like
Understand?
Shion's story, I think, is
The
a really
algorithms
good
I have
one,
been
but it's not
programming
my
with do
favorite.
not
I
support
am
the
definitely a
comprehension
bigger
of
fan of
illogical human thought.
the
Well,
URTVs and
I
Momo
hope you'll
and
be able
Sakura
to
and all them.
understand someday.
I will do my
I
best.
really like 3. I think it's really good.
All
I
right,
just it's
Cosmos,
such a
shall we
shame that
get
they had to
started?
shove so much into it,
Alan, let's pick up from process 277. where we
and
last
that
left.
Momo's
Roger.
story just gets
Placing
thrown to the
target
wind and
drones
she
in the
barely has any
encephalomes.
scenes.
The drones are set to
Who's your
random
favorite
movement
character?
in enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that.
Oh,
Did you get that, Cosmos?
hold on, I gotta. Chaos. I like
Affirmative.
chaos. Hold on, I gotta feed my son. Forgot to fill up his food bowl. I was like avoiding trying to do it until after stream because once you pour the food, Hyacinth comes, and I didn't want them fighting where I couldn't hear, so I'm just gonna keep this headphone off for a second. I like chaos as well. He's a good character. I didn't really start liking him until the third game. Switch to real combat. We don't need no tutorial. I have to remember now to switch back over. These are Japanese controls. All right. I will say, though, that I am the weakest at this game. Hyacinth. Hyacinth. Yeah. Which I don't mind. Japanese controls don't bother me, but after coming immediately after playing Final Fantasy,
Commencing combat.
actual battle. All right. Yes. But yeah, this game definitely I struggle with in terms of battle, not because I'm like terrible at it. But I'm just not as good at this one as I am the last two. But I want to be better at it. We're gonna try to
Okay,
do a
let's go
pretty
ahead.
decent run this time around. I don't remember how well we did when we played it. I haven't played through this game in like 4 years, so it's been a while. Hello. You can do it. It's thinking.
All processes to 300 cleared.
We're also just
Chief,
saying
the data
nonsense.
transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response
What does it
levels are
mean?
really good.
If we can
What is
maintain these levels,
science?
we'll have some great
Oops.
results soon.
Yeah.
Chief?
Oh, really? I'd say this one's the one I know the
Hey,
least.
Alan,
So we're gonna balance
let's
each other
skip all
out.
300 level processes and start from 400.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty confident this time.
But, Chief... Remember what happened last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all.
Hops.
Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we
Hops.
can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well.
Yeah,
don't
this one
you?
I played the
We spent all
least.
night building the
So
A-line protocol.
Well, yeah.
I know it though. I know it
That's
most of it,
Let's get
but I'm
started.
not good at it.
Alright then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez,
4,000 years in the
this is so
future and they're still
typical
going,
of her.
okay, Mom.
Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time. I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Hey, that's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every
Why?
monitoring
That's
station.
wrong.
Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
Bad take, Hops. Bad take. Alan is a great character. Yes, yes, yes. I understand how to play. You're wrong. Yes, understood. Yeah, oh, no. Hi, Shadow. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Come on. Come this way. Kevin sucks. Can you come a little closer to the box here? Bruh. Ugh, he wasn't close enough. God damn it. Well, I tried. I thought he was close enough, but apparently I was wrong. I am going to make sure that I have all of the things on this channel so that way you can all know how bad Kevin is with all of my reactions. It's been good. It's been good.
Let's go.
How's yours been? It's been busy. Very busy week, but it's been a good one. Oh, well. He did anyway. Oh, that's good. My company used to get Juneteenth off, and now they don't do it anymore. And I was like, okay. Open the treasure chest. Bitch. There we go. What? I'm jealous. There's nothing happening here. There's nothing happening here. Welcome back, Devil's Cry. Okay, we got that shit. I want it to storm here. We can trade.
All battle systems are go.
Alright, so let's get rid of these guys. You're gonna have to come up with some better insults, Grandpa. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Okay, let's go on.
It's not. All right. We got that thing down there. We're just gonna run by that guy. It's fine. It won't be the end of the world if we skip a couple battles here and there.
Your orders, Xion?
What would an insult look like? Shut up. I gotta hire. I gotta heal Xion eventually. She's not doing so well.
Okay, let's go on.
Not for me, but like, what would it look like if you were insulting someone? What's the difference? Yeah, we can't get the segment address. That's what they're called, right? The segment addresses. I never got all of them. You can't. Aw, damn it.
Cosmos, let's go.
Okay. Critical hit. This guy's next. Shifty's just hoping that I finish this game extremely quickly. So that way, that's the faster we get to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. No.
All systems
That's
clear.
so mean. Creative, though. No, we're not gonna play X. At least not anytime soon. Gomenasai. Oh, let's not go here yet. Damn it!
Target locked on. Commencing combat.
I thought I could be sneaky. I really like Xian's. What the fuck is her weapon called again? It changes all the time, but like, what's the general name for it? I like it. I think it's cool. Granted, I think the version she has in 3 is the coolest. But I still think this is it's a good one.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
Big fat gun. Big fucking gauntlet. I was close. What do we get? Revive. We're gonna probably need that. Does it say? I don't think so, because I don't think you... Oh, the MWS? Is that what it's called? Because in this game, you can't change the weapons. There we go. We're gonna do one more battle, because we got the boss battle. I want to make sure I'm prepared. I hate it though. I never understood. And maybe it's just because I'm stupid and I didn't get it. But like, when you, let's say like you're in the middle of a battle and you boost, but then like enemy boosts over you and overrides your boost,
Okay.
which pisses me off that they can do that. We can't do that as the player character, right? You can't override a enemy's boost. Unless you can and I just never did it. I also know a lot of people are fans of the anime style of the game. So they say that this one is the best stylistically, and then 3 and then 2. But I'm not a fan. I don't dislike it. It's just not my favorite.
Target locked on. Commencing combat.
Eggs. This battle. Yeah, I'd have to agree. I like 3 the best as well. But I also like 2. I like 3 a lot. Yeah. To me, they're very close. What if I didn't want to put her there? Tutorial. I like 3 the best, but there are some things about the way 2 looks that I like a little more. Yeah. Xian's look in 3 is really good. I remember. Okay. You will not be able to recover during battle. You just die in your fucking robot. Okay. Oh, he's dead already.
All systems clear.
Interesting. I remember when I played this a long time ago, I got fucking wrecked in the opening battle. That is a belief that you can hang on to, and it's never going to come true. But for our sake, I hope it does. But I don't think it's going to happen. But I will drop all my money if it does. I will buy a Switch 2
All systems
if
are
that
stable.
happens.
It's looking good. This ought to make up for last month.
I sure hope so.
Cosmos has reached the checkpoint. Entering process 431.
Replacing targets with Type G drones.
I know like 10 years ago they like applied for the copyright for this like series, but I just think that had to do with like the Xenoblade games and stuff like that. Like everyone was always like, "Oh my God, they're gonna um redo them," and then it never happened. Let me save. Memory card, save. If you say so, we'll see. Hello? Hello? All right. Down we go. You gonna be able to get me, buddy? You can't go upstairs.
Okay, here we go.
Redeem him. He's an evil monster. You can't redeem him. Ouch. If they brought Kevin back, which they don't, but if they did, you would find out that I would never play that game again. I'd be like, I'm never gonna play this. I'm choosing all the wrong attacks. We're fine. There we go. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna die for some reason. Alright, I should heal up. There is one more boss fight, right? That was probably the one I was thinking of. And not. Oops. God damn it. It's gonna take me a hot second to get used to these controls. I inserted the mission key. Yeah, but we have to fight another boss in here, right? Yeah. I'm remembering. Hi, Stinky. Load time between these cutscenes.
What's going on?
A brand new network is being created within the Cosmos mainframe. We've never had a reaction like this before. This is incredible. I've never seen a net grow so fast. Look at it, sir. Portions of the encephalon map are evolving. What the?
Alan, I'm going to engage the target. Make sure you capture all the data.
cannot engage right now.
I want to know how Xian got as far as she did in her company with her, like, attitude
We can pull it off.
of, like,
What do you mean, don't
I'm gonna
worry,
do what I want to
Chief?
do if I think it's the right thing to do. Is it just because she's so intelligent? Because, so, like, I appreciate it, but it's also very reckless.
I've come this far, I can't lose now.
All right, what do we got here? What are her options? Okay, so that's all she's got now. We want to move her into her eggs. Her eggs. Okay. It was this fight, I think, that killed me. I was thinking of the wrong one. High critical. Wow, why did it kill me then?
Enemies have been
I just, for some reason, have a memory of this being extremely difficult when I played a long time ago. And I don't know why. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. Did you see my cat in the background?
So far, so good. Shift target to real mode. We'll test the Hilbert effect.
What?
Is there another
You're
fight?
supposed
Like,
to follow the program.
you know, you're so
activate
right.
Hilbert.
Roger.
I think there's another
Activating.
fight. Every fight I keep thinking it is, it's not.
I knew this would happen. Status.
This is bad.
Maybe I'm not as
Something's wrong in
stupid.
the Encephalon. The whole thing could collapse at any moment.
What? What about the chief?
Oh yeah, there is another fight.
Chief, you're in danger. Get out of there now.
Hold on. Just a little longer.
I just can't imagine being this much of a workaholic.
Your is in the limbic system. We've got kindling.
That's enough. Shut it down. Pull her out of there now.
Roger. Entering shutdown command. It's been rejected. The chief's overriding us. We can't control it from here.
What? 10 seconds to encephalon collapse, sir!
You know, poor Alan needs, like, trauma leave. With the amount of, like, shit that he has to go through because of Xion. It's, like, I'm surprised he hasn't had a heart attack or a stroke. That's my cat staring at me every morning. I wake up, big round eyes, just like that every morning.
Chief?
When I was little, I really wanted to do my hair like Xion's, but it was never long enough.
Thanks.
But I love her little,
Did I
like,
push my
braid.
luck a little too far this time? Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good. Besides,
Huh? Was there something else?
oh, it's nothing. Well, we better get started on that data. Today's our deadline, so I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon.
Attention please. We are scheduled to gate out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention please. We are scheduled to gate out.
Man, this game's so good, and it hasn't even started yet. I do forget how many fucking... It's just a movie that I sometimes get to play. There is. Kind of. I didn't really like it. It's like a film Like an animated film. Want me to show you? I have it. I can go get the case. You can't speed run this game, Hops. You gotta enjoy it in its full entirety. I love Evangelion. I have so many Asuka figures. I think X is one of the reasons, like, it was the first Xenoblade game I wanted to play because of that, but I just, yeah, I never did. I didn't have a Wii U when it came out.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 27th.
It's not crap.
7 hours, 16
Evangelion's
minutes,
a
and 30
great
seconds to
anime.
withdraw.
Next, you
It's
emit
one of my
column in
favorites.
7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
It's just got, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of psychological shit. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. The mechs are my least favorite of the Xenosaga series, but I will say the reason I really enjoy them is because of the lore that is tied into them.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field looking is
Statistically
perfect
low.
for
Okay,
hiding
shut
the
up,
fleet
side
from
character.
So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No, of course not.
That's cool.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
You're welcome.
Captain,
I did.
can you debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation.
That's the
were to
vibe I get.
investigate the
It's just
vanished
one of those,
planet
you know,
and
there's so many
seek
games that
But ever since we picked up that object,
came
it
out
feels like
and that people don't like, and then give it a couple years and then people are like, oh, I get it.
that thing anyway.
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team.
I really liked the
As
first
I
game.
mentioned before, apparently they're after the object too.
And Tiger King.
That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority?
I could say anything
What
regardless.
it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the
Oh, I
Galaxy
see.
Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides,
Thanks for the
if there's an
exposition
emergency,
dump,
we've got
side
the crew card to
characters.
fall back on.
Ah, yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational.
A7.
It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki.
That's
to
a
come to the
lot.
bridge once her
That
data's
could just
ready.
be a whole game in
Ask her to
itself.
bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
That guy has such a basic military mustache.
Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind
Shifty might
schedule.
know.
You can't blame them.
Devil's Cry might know.
During their last boot up
I
past 2
don't.
years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. Only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Androids in
Well,
old
Trump
space
Card and all, it's
novels.
Still an experiment.
And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
He's such an interesting character. I did not give him enough credit when I first played this game. Hello.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks.
I like how it's like we're 4,000 years in the future, but that's a fucking floppy disk.
This should be good enough.
There are people who live
I'll take care
right
of the
now
rest.
who don't know what a floppy disk is. How did you forget it so fast, Gian?
Do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it
For
right
not
for us
knowing
to
what a
keep
floppy
bringing them
disk
simulated
was?
data like this?
How much older was your
No.
mom than your
I
dad?
must admit, you got me there.
Oh, because he
But
said he
honestly,
had a
if it
floppy
were up to
disk.
me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
I want I want to get like old
But
floppy disks
why
and
are
use
you
them as
so afraid to put her
coasters.
to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see Cosmos
But
up and completely functional.
I get it.
Couldn't you at least
I
try
get it.
taking her up to phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of Cosmos' main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
I would like a Xenosaga remaster with a consistent art style. That's what I would like. Just dummy data created inside the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during the test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. The MWS is particularly right to me. I sense something contrived in that, though. While I hear Miyuki is closely involved with the MWS, I'm sure she's up to something again. Because your lack of floppy disks, Shifty. By the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plugin that we use to destroy obstacles. I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. Swear they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing Cosmos. Well, it's inevitable, considering they have a lot of other concerns, like the budget. Alright, let's go. I love this game, but it does have a slow start for me. Personally. Oh, there's something up here, is there? No, it's just that girl. It's like getting through the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, even Kingdom Hearts is slow, like the prologue, but I don't know. Roxas is my favorite character, and I still think the prologue of KH2 is slow, but that's just because I've replayed it so many times, so I'm like, just let me go. I don't need the tutorial, it's fine.
All right. See you later.
Okay, good luck! Well, back to work.
Togashi, such a gossip. You can tell with the way his legs are crossed. You know that man's going to the mess hall after and being like, you want to know what Alan did today? All right. This part of the game is so quiet. I have an email. See me at the water cooler. Look, it's my opening music, guys. I never read these emails, and I probably should. This one probably isn't necessary. Man, they must have had so much fun typing out all this shit, though, and making up fake tech shit. Procurators employ a small AI named Ange, or Ange? Ange, making it possible to gather and search information faster. Its improved speech recognition and function makes it possible to communicate even using vague expressions. I like Bunny. So VectorCom finally announced their latest model of connection gear, the Rios. They sure did. But guess what? I had the Rios 680RR model before they made it their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an on-demand network with the UMN. The UMN has two very important roles as world government. I love how Bunny's giving her this information, but like she lives here. She doesn't need to know. One role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy to see. And the other role? The UMN is an information source that uses large decentralized network system. We employ an agent-like AI called procurators, like yourself, to navigate around us. Navigate us around this giant network called the Undus Mundus Network, or the UMN. That's right. Well, allow me to perform my duties as a procurator. I'll give you a little more information about emails. I don't care. Thanks, Bunny. Goodbye. I think that actually had information on what I was supposed to do, but... So, aren't you supposed to, like, mail somebody? When the game sees difficult. Whatever. We're Gucci. Let's go. It is so weird, though, that there's no background music. And that the... I wonder if there's something I can install that'll make the loading time not so slow.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? Train?
He's so offended.
Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any
I feel like that, like, information would have been, like, widely known. I love her phone. It's so cute.
Oh man, not again. Oh well.
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it?
What a nice, supportive group of coworkers.
This is your big chance.
Encouraging HR violations.
Anyway, I better get this to her.
Good luck!
Yeah.
Go, Tiger!
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
It's okay, Alan. It'll all be fine. You just gotta be confident. Show her what she's missing.
You're slacking off.
Man, this guy.
You're all a bunch of slackers. Listen up. You
Like, I want to know, is that a tattoo or is it face paint?
any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you. If you got time to be sorry, you got time to get your ass in gear.
Like, what is the purpose of it?
You got time to get your fingers moving. Don't even start thinking you got a brain to think with. You're gonna become machines and work like them day and night. You're all a bunch of slackers.
Boy, I guess not every department's run like ours.
Ugh. I'm already exhausted and he hasn't even shown up yet. Ugh.
You're still
He's
here,
the
huh?
worst.
Killing yourself over work won't get you very far.
Oh. How are you?
God.
I had to get this data
His very
done before the
presence
morning,
makes me
so-
just want to throw up all over my shoes.
Well, what are
Like,
you doing here
if
so
I
late?
saw him in person, I would just punch him in the nose. Right away.
You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Oh, shut up. It's manipulation. Manipulation. Everything that he does. He's gross. He makes my skin crawl. Ugh.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to sleep lately. Something's been on my mind.
On your mind?
Gian, why your chair? Girl.
Tomorrow she's finally going to wake up. I'm looking forward to seeing her come to life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up. It's been
I hope she kills you.
I'm just being weird, huh?
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, Cosmos"?
Good morning?
Well,
See, he wouldn't even have considered that because he's not a nice person. And the idea of just saying fucking good morning is foreign to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep now.
glad to help, sir.
You should get some rest too.
All right.
Well, good night.
I will say, though,
Night.
purely from a plot perspective, getting rid of my hatred for this man, you can tell that, like, this relationship was not fleshed out in the same way it is in the third game. Because they're, like, it's clear she's got, like, feelings for him.
Everybody's so eager to see her.
And if this is the day that, like, before they wake her up, like, 3 already established that they had a relationship beforehand. And so, I don't know. It seemed a little strange, but you think they would have actually had that worked out. It just doesn't play the way I think it should. Which I'm glad, because I hate that. I hate him. He doesn't deserve Shion. I will say though, even though I don't particularly care for the art style in this game, I like Nephilim's design in this game more than in the others. I think she looks cute. Hmm.
Look out!
You think they would have had like
Watch it, you slacker!
a security bar?
Personnel are allowed up here. I've had 3 people vanish on me already. Get the hell out of here! My men will start slacking off. They see bimbos like you around.
I'm so sorry.
Bimbo.
Who's the idiot that let civilians on this ship? What the hell are you staring at?
He's such an asshole. For what reason?
Damn slacker!
Like the guy didn't do anything. All right. Let's keep going. There's so many cutscenes at the beginning of this. So many.
Chief!
Hmm? Alan?
What do you mean, Alan? Don't
Alan?
act so surprised. Didn't you forget something important? You know, it's dangerous wandering around in a daze like that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think for me,
just
it's
thinking about
difficult to
something.
watch, like, to, like, conceptually, like, view Xenosaga 1 along with 2 and 3 because Sion's hair color is so drastically different between the games that, like, I see her as a completely different character in 2 and 3 than I do in this game. Hello? You good? It just burned Nephilim's image right there.
Thanks for stepping in back there.
I've never played the emulated versions of this, so this is interesting. Last time I played them actually on my PlayStation.
It would really help if you would try to understand their feelings more. I know everyone's still a little uneasy about Cosmos, but they've been pouring their hearts and souls into this project. They all want to see with their own eyes the end results of what they've been working so hard to complete. I feel the same way myself, you know?
I know that. It's just that
Chief, the incident, right?
Huh? Oh. I see. You're...
Hmm?
Sorry. That's not quite it. Forget about it. It's nothing. Let's just hurry up
That was
and get
the
Cosmos
most
completed,
awkward
okay?
conversation.
Oh. Who could that be?
More Realian maintenance? They really should stop calling you all the time. Technically, it's a violation of regulations for you to deal with other divisions. Besides, aren't they expecting you on the bridge?
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't want to brush them off. Besides, it's on the way, and I've got some time. See ya.
Such a workaholic. Could not be me.
I've forgot to ask her out after work.
Poor Alan. He's a good guy. Oh boy, Tay. We're gonna stop by Shion's room. We're gonna do the Realian thing. We're probably gonna go to the bridge. And I think that's where we'll call it for the night. We'll get through that portion of the story. I got like an eyelash in my eye. Do. Got an email from Miyuki. Shion, how are you doing? Thank you for the MWS, the weapon used in your left hand during battle. Thanks for being so specific. Data from the tests were ran alongside Cosmos and the Encephalon. I've moved one step forward with my I cannot speak today. I'm so tired. My magnificent plans thanks to you. Now the only thing I need is a real test. So I've sent you a real MWS. It should reach you soon. If the Gnosis attack now, they're so dead. Using these tests provides a bit of aerobic exercise and may even some weight loss effects. So in a way, it's like you're killing two birds with one stone. Please make sure you pick it up when it arrives. Miyuki. I lost 3 kilograms. You see, it works just like I said. The apple diet really works. I mean, if you only eat apples, Miyuki. They did do mail, yeah. A magnificent plan? What in the world is that girl thinking? Can you reply to mail? I know you use... I think you can't, can you not? Or are you supposed to, and I just never did? Yeah, because you can reply. There is no option to reply to this one, but I just don't think I ever did read the mail or reply to my mail. Okay, so we got this. I think we have to go this way. Hey, bless you. How's it going? This way. Long time no see. It's a good game. It's a good game, isn't it? I'm forcing people to watch me play it again. Oh, is it good? Let's go. Man, it's so strange that there's no background music. I'll never get over it. 4 times? That's good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. How have you been overall?
Hello, you rang?
Oops.
My apologies, Miss Uzuki. It seems we're constantly in need of your help.
No
You guys
problem,
suck at your
Lieutenant.
job.
I want everyone to be healthy and happy too, after all.
That's good. That's good. I'm
What's the
glad.
problem today?
Well,
I'm doing good.
algorithms
I've moved back in with my old roomie. I want to believe, Caitlin. So I'm in a permanent location now and figuring out some stuff for my job. Trying to, better that. And yeah, I'm here. I'm surviving. Things are okay. You like that person, but what about me? This is my stream. She's not here. Didn't really do much. How's that? Just a temporary fix, though. Honestly, it's so true. It's like if I love living with Caitlin and everything. In a perfect world, I'd be like, I could buy a house and have my own space and everything, but everything just get worse and worse. And the place that I was living at, the rent increased to $1,700, which was more than one paycheck for me. So it just worked out timing wise that Caitlin was also looking and for someone to come move back in. And I was like, I need a home. And we were good roomies. So we just decided to move back in together. Yeah, it was ridiculous, especially because it's not worth that much money. Oh, hello, Shane. No, this is not a first playthrough. Xenosaga is my favorite JRPG of all time, and I'm forcing people to watch me play it. Um, though I would say the first one is my weakest in terms of like skill and knowledge. But but yeah, it's really I'm so glad somebody else enjoys it just as much as I do. I've got my Japanese collector's edition right here. This is such a good game. See, you're smart. Alan is great. Kevin, screw that guy. But Alan, respect. A lot of people know episode 1 backwards and forwards. It is not my favorite out of
Well,
the trilogy,
I've made some
but it's still
adjustments.
very good.
Please contact 3rd Division once we return. I recommend they receive more intensive counseling soon.
Junior is my favorite
I'll
character.
be sure to do so. You know, I'm really impressed. Providing reality
There's your
support
answer.
on top
Yeah.
of developing Cosmos?
Thank you.
I hear even specialized
Everyone here
counselors
likes to
have a hard
gaslight me
time.
when I talk about how much I hate Kevin.
Oh,
They
I'm
do it
just
on
making the
purpose.
most of what
I
my
used
mentor
to, and I
taught me.
will have
I'm
a
glad I
specific
could be of
command
help.
about how much I hate Kevin.
Besides,
It's just not
I've
active
always
right
wanted
now,
to work in the
but
3rd Division.
I'll be bringing it back
Actually,
because we're playing
I'm thinking
this game
about
now.
requesting a transfer once my current work's finished.
But Vector's first R&D division has the best researchers in the organization.
Now I have a
No,
new
it's
one,
not just
bless
anyone
you.
can get
I
in
have one
there.
that pops up on
Are you
screen.
sure
It's
that
just
you
not
want to
active right
transfer?
now.
Oh, yes. Besides, my family's always asking, how did you get assigned to the 1st Division? There must have been a mistake in the paperwork.
Yeah,
Who
no, because
knows?
he's
Maybe
awful.
they're right.
Like he is written to be an awful abusive character, you know?
I want
Every
to
time
learn
I see
so
him, I'm
much
like,
more
bleh.
about them.
I'll use the words.
What's learning about them?
Yeah,
going
bless you.
to
You'll
do
have to
for
come back
you?
next Wednesday and you'll
Lieutenant
see it.
Virgil.
Virgil! Even Virgil's well written. They're all well written. I mean, she's fine. I would say that there's no poorly written characters. There are just characters that are weaker than others. But none of them are bad. If that
It reeks. I can't get their
makes
rotten
sense.
odor out
For
of
me, in my own
system.
opinion.
Can't you smell it? It makes me sick to my stomach.
Huh? What are you?
Your current goal is to solo the trilogy once with
That's
each party
enough.
member.
You got your orders
That's
from the Lieutenant
crazy and I
Commander,
love
didn't
it.
you? One of the goals of this operation is to enhance
That's
combat
really
support
interesting,
between
Shane.
the
I like
aides
that
and the
idea.
new
Who would you start
allies.
with?
And yet you're...
Support. Huh.
Oh, you've already you
Battle
sold once as
against
Shion, once
them.
as Cosmos, once as Ziggy,
The
once as
last thing
Momo,
I
and you're
want to
halfway through
worry
episode
about is
3 with
supporting a bunch of
Chaos. That's
untested
crazy. Good
weapons
for
grade
you.
Realians.
I'm not good enough at the game to
Excuse me,
to do that.
but these people are highly qualified soldiers.
These people? You're treating equipment like people?
Oh, you really
Virgil,
shouldn't
don't
say
you
things like
remember Fibronia?
These
You
people
can't
have
act
the
like
same intellect
this.
and emotions as us. And the Miltia Charter clearly spelled out the basic human rights of Realians when it
I'm
was
just excited to
ratified
play
in
through it all again.
4763.
I haven't played it in about 4 years.
What a load of crap.
Last time I played it was on stream,
Get off
so.
your soapbox. You act noble and preach about humanity.
But it's so good. I
In the
really
end,
I'm
you're
sad
just
that it's
equipment as far as
so
the
undervalued
company is
compared to the other Xeno games.
concerned. More like merchandise.
If I finally get around to the Jin
We don't
solo,
treat them
instead of
anything
skipping
like
episode
equipment or
1, I'll
merchandise.
instead do an eggs only
Then
run of
why do you
Xeno.
categorize them
Oh.
as weapons
Yeah,
grade
I'm not a fan of the
realians?
eggs.
How much more evidence do you need than that? Whatever you
The
care to
ESs
call
are a
it,
lot more
they're
interesting
nothing but
because to
tools
me
of
they
warfare.
I don't care for mechs, but the fact that they are so
You know
integrated
your
into the
secret.
story and like the religious
You guys
lore,
have
I
an
think is super
emergency
interesting.
override code to control them, don't you?
That's what everybody thinks, bless you, but I don't think it's gonna
Virgil,
happen.
why are you...
I wish it
What
did,
do you want?
but and I will drop all the money on a
It is
Switch
as
2
you
if that
said,
happens, but I
We are manufacturers
don't
of
know if it
merchandise
will.
and raised accordingly. However, I take great
Oh,
pride
for
in what I do
sure.
now.
I agree. I much rather would
And
play
this
with
pride
the
is not forced
characters and
upon
the
me.
ESs at all.
It
But yeah, I didn't like it in the second game. I think it's fun in the third game. There's a clip somewhere on my channel where during one of the boss battles with the ESs that was super like stressful and exciting. It was a lot of fun. And that's one of the reasons why I like the battles like system with the ESs in 3 is because of that specific clip wherever it is. But it's still like I prefer playing with the characters instead.
Just you wait.
My Tiger King quote will go down in history. That was a fun moment. I love Momo. She is my favorite character to play with. Junior and Momo are my favorite characters. Junior is my favorite character, like, plot-wise. But Momo is my favorite character to play with. I am,
My apologies.
I don't know how much I actually use Cosmos in episode 3. We'll find out when I get to it. But to me, I like mained Momo as much as I could in all the games.
Acquaintance?
We were classmates at the military academy, and I've been stuck with him since then. It was Milsha.
I see. So, that's why.
You knew about that, huh? Then again, anyone planning to join the 3rd Division would know.
Well, I'm from Milsha.
Huh?
Yeah.
No one's allowed to go there anymore.
Yeah, episode 2, she's rough. A lot of the characters are rough. In episode 2, even though episode 2 is my favorite.
My brother still lives there alone.
Controversial, I know.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back painful memories.
Oh, it's all right.
I don't know how much I used. It's been so long. I don't know how much I used Shion in episode 2.
For our sake and theirs as well.
I tried to avoid her as much as I could. I was definitely using, I think probably Junior, Momo, and Ziggy.
Oh no! I forgot I had to report to the bridge. Sorry, I'll come back to check on them later.
I use them the most, like those 3, funnily enough. I will say though, because episode 1 is my weakest, there is a lot of stuff that I don't know or have never found. So hopefully this run I'll be able to beef up my characters a little bit better. But we did 100% whatchamacallit, episode 3. Whereas Hobbs kept saying I cheated. It's not cheating if it's in the game. Just saying. Miss Uzuki, thank you for your recent subscription to Omega Byte Store's database services. This is to inform you that we have successfully secured a database domain for you to use. This service utilizes the inspector function on your portable connection gear to acquire specific information. You specified gnosis and keyword as categories for save data, plugins, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Awesome. She only has 2 ether attack based spell or attacks, and then her other attacks are strength based, and her robot spells put check points to their strength. I'll have to keep that in mind. So I don't know if I ever actually did that. I love you, Bunny. But you need to go. You can only do on the Woodland Day. It gives you between 18 and 180 attack points per fight, so even 20 minutes will have you stronger than everyone. Here's a funny thing though. That is how I play games, as everyone here will know and lament about, is the fact that I don't do the things that I should. And so I'm usually underleveled because I hate grinding. Because I'm just like, give me the story. And I'm gonna try to not do that, but I definitely don't go out of my way to like work hard. Personally, I think Shion was a disappointment in general in episode 2, but honestly, it's because her story took like a back seat, which is one of the reasons why I like episode 2 a lot because I got to focus on the characters I liked more, even though I still like Xion. But I think it sucks because the whole overarching plot of this game, they were supposed to be 6 games, so it's just it sucks that like we didn't get everything. So then it just feels everything feels rushed. Thank you. Segment file. I didn't mean to talk to you. Let me in. Oh, I don't have the key yet. Hop said I wasn't allowed to use Erde Kaiser in this run. Not that I ever use Erde Kaiser, really. I don't know how much I ever used Erde Kaiser in this one, in episode 1. Oh, guys, we gotta learn. I like how everyone's stopping Xion for just like dumb stuff. All you gotta do is get that item behind us. I'm gonna do my best. You guys are so close to me. How the fuck? I forgot. I thought I did that right, but I guess I didn't. Oh, yeah, but like that's what I mean is I'm not particularly talking about like Xion's story arc. It's just in general, like Momo's character gets completely sidelined in 3, you know what I mean? So it's just like there are certain plot threads that don't ever get explored because of uh the fact that they just weren't going to make any more games. You know what I mean? Like Xion's story as a whole isn't rushed, but I do feel that everybody else gets sidelined in the end because we never get to explore them, which is unfortunate. Isn't there a chest in here? I thought there was. I know we have to come back here later, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It's true, but I still am not a fan of the execution of it because it just doesn't feel resolved, in my opinion. But Shion's story still is great. It's always been great, even if it's she's not my favorite character, which is just ironic considering the fact that these games are about her. Yes. No TV for this guy. Yeah, Trenkov's arc is good. It's very bite-sized and to the point. Am I going the right way? I think so. Yeah. I was just trying to do this all based off memory. But I just Shion's not everyone's cup of tea. I remember how hated she was when these games were new. I do like now a lot of people see her. I think she's not I don't think there's any reason to hate her because she's such a complicated character. Yes, she has a lot of negative qualities, but that's one of the reasons why I think she's a good character because you don't have to be a likable character, I think, to be a good character. And a lot of people, I think, have issue with that. And so they just decide because they don't like her personally as a person, they decide um, that they just don't like her. And I'm like, just because she's got negative qualities doesn't make her a bad person or a bad character. Like the two are not mutually exclusive. And I think a lot of people just want to say, if I like it, it equals good. And that's not always the case. You can like something and it's bad, and you can dislike something and it's still good, you know? And so I think for me, it's just more of like, uh, I don't know. I don't know. Ta- Takahashi wasn't afraid to make her unlikable and made sense for the story. Oh yeah. Yeah, like she's definitely an unlikable character. But she comes around, she grows, and that's what I like about her to begin with. I think for me, what makes me sad is that because she's not my favorite character, it makes me sad that like Junior and Momo, and I guess by extension Ziggy, even though he does get heavy plot in 3. So maybe not Ziggy. They don't get the spotlight. They only really get the one game. But, you know, I just wanted more of them because I'm selfish, not because it's not wrapped up. Shut up, Trenkov. Leave me alone. I was busy. Everybody needs me. Yeah. Um I'll probably uh I'll find some way to get a hold of Pied Piper.
I see.
And I also
I
have
understand the basic specs.
Xenosaga Freaks, my Japanese copy, but I've never played it
Well, it's
because
not
I don't have a
perfect.
Japanese PS2.
All I
But I
can
have
do
it.
today is up to A7.
So you don't have it.
Once we finish these 3, we're gonna play
We'll begin
Xenoblade
testing with a
3.
mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and
Aren't you just
So I'll finally be up to date on what you guys are talking about.
Listen, Chief Uzuki. Why do you think you're on this ship? Think about that for a moment. This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have eggs units, but the 100 series observational
It is
units
shitty though
go
that
with them aren't
Ziggy's
available until later.
story, a lot of
What
his
would
stuff
happen
is
if by
behind
some
Pied Piper,
chance we were
which
attacked by those
we
things?
won't
I don't think I need
get
to describe the
here.
outcome to you. The purpose of Cosmos deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
no, sir.
Listen, you're not in a laboratory anymore. You're on a warship. This is a battlefield. Cosmos was supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed.
Yeah, Shane. I agree. I think
Let it go, Commander.
I think a lot of people
These people are
get
working
frustrated
under
with
serious
Xi'an
time
2 in episode 3 because of her
Just like our own squadron.
I don't
Besides,
want to use this word, but
they're
it's the
only
only
one
word I
step
can think
away
of,
from
which
actual
is like
field
her
testing.
fickleness when it comes to
In the end,
Kevin
we
throughout
all
the
must see
game,
this operation
and they get
concluded,
frustrated.
have
And
it
I'm just
resort
like,
to that
none of
end,
you have ever,
don't we?
like, clearly, I'm not gonna say, like, for sure, because I don't know people and I don't want to speak on their experiences, but it's like, clearly, you have never been in an abusive situation or have
Is there a
been,
problem?
like, around people in those situations to see why she's behaving the way she is and the complexity behind the psychological, like, manipulation that she had gone through
I wonder what's wrong.
and just the effects of grief and shit that she, like, the trauma that she's experienced.
That's enough
Like, it's so
explaining,
much
Chief
easier
Uzuki.
to, like,
Let me
say,
know if any
oh,
new
just,
developments arise.
you know, he's bad.
I'm sorry we failed to meet
Like,
your expectations.
yeah. Like,
You're
people
all
just
very
don't
welcome to
understand the,
apologize.
I think, the psychological
What's important
complexities
to
behind
us is
Xi'an and how
how
she
reliable the
operates,
system is
unless you've,
once we start
I
using
think,
it.
personally
Rushing the
experienced
project
it
won't get us
yourself or
anywhere.
have been close to
So,
somebody
calm
who
down
has been
and
in
take
the
as much
situation
time
that
as you
she has
need.
been in.
The government's funding it all
Which is
anyway.
why I appreciate her story so much.
You must be tired. Take the rest of the day off.
Thanks. I'm not gonna get the day off, but thanks. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yes. I think we have to go get our MWS. Care who does not deal with the trauma in a healthy way. She represses and ignores things. I'm fine is basically her catchphrase. Yeah. Which is why I like her a lot. You know, she may not be my favorite character, but she's probably not my favorite character because I do that, and that's why I'm like, she can't be my favorite because she has those qualities, and those are qualities I don't like in myself. All right, where are we? Where are we going? This way. This way? Oh my God, these camera angles. Am I supposed to go back to my room? I'm trying to remember what I have to do here. This is definitely not my most replayed game. Also, one of my favorite villains of all time, even though they may not be the best villain, is... Oh, thanks for the follow, Shane. Welcome. You can sit through all of my replays now. But Albedo is one of my favorite villains. Even though he's not like the best villain of all JRPGs ever. But thanks for stopping by, Bless You. It's nice to see you. Enjoy your dinner. Where am I going? Oh, we're back here. This is not where I want to be. I'm all twist turned upside down. I can't afford fair food. I love Albedo. Uh, it's just one of the reasons. Oh, fuck no, he's not. I don't think Albedo would be allowed within like 500 feet of any building, let alone a school. But it's why the second game is one of my favorites. Like, it has the cast of characters that I like the most, which is Junior Momo and Albedo. Oh, I must have skipped past that. I knew I had to go do it too, and I just skipped past it. It's fine. Let's go get our package. I wish there was some background music to accompany us. I remember a long time ago, 15, it's got to be this way. It's this way, I think. 15 years ago, I think. I don't know. I'll wait till the ad's over. How do I... Which way? It's this way. I'm trying to remember. It's this way. Yes. Second game is your favorite. Uraganol. I mean, it has its downsides for sure. You know, it's weak in many areas, but I think for me personally, story-wise, it is my favorite. But in terms of like overall, I think in terms of the the story as a whole, the first and the third games are what carry it, even though the second is my favorite. All right. Where the fuck is my package? Who do I talk to get my package? Is it this? Is this my package? Yeah, I agree. She was only 18? Holy shit, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's the weakest Xion voice acting role, but Leah Sargent she encompasses. Can I not get this yet? Shion really well. Oh, good for her. Good for her. Yeah. Leah Sargent was we were talking about this earlier, but she was whatchamacallit? Millie from Trigun. Hi, Stinky. What do you need? Hi, baby. I know it's bedtime, but I gotta finish. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about the second game that I just like it much more than the other two, but here we are. What? Johnny's in this game? That's funny. I guess that makes sense. I love Johnny as Vash. He's also Nero and Dante in the anime, which I haven't watched the anime yet, but he is Nero in Devil May Cry. It's just so fun to watch Vash in Trigun 98 and then watch Vash in the new Trigun Stampede and see how much like Johnny has improved as a voice actor. You know? Oh, really? I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop in so long, and I've never watched it in its entirety because I used to watch it when it was on TV when I was a kid, and there was one episode that scared the fuck out of me, and then I never watched it again. I would avoid it at all costs. And I just haven't had the time to sit down and watch it.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov. I believe I already warned you about the
Alan is so Alan. I love Alan's voice actor.
more careful while retrieving it.
I love Alan too. He may be just Alan, but I love Alan.
During the recovery. However, we can.
That's a trivial matter. Forget it.
Margulis.
Is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished. And, in addition to that, you're still transporting it while exposed to normal space. Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases. We can't have the Zohar falling into the government's hands.
2 phases? But why are you...
We've picked up local UMN activity on our EPR radar. The fleet is column jumping towards the position of your
I want someone to like I want to know like they must have had some sort of Bible for this series to make sure they kept all of their terminology straight with all these fucking acronyms and shit.
dispatched reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they
Oh, really? I love her. She's one of the reasons why I like Junior so much. And I might end up plugging in my PS2 to do the next 2, or at least the last one, because the emulated version that I have for episode 3 is the undubbed version, because I don't remember if it has the English voices or not, because I wanted to play it uncensored. And the US release is censored, but I don't remember if it's Japanese or not. And I don't want to play it in Japanese, not because normally I would play in the original language, but her voice as Junior is my favorite.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
Do you want to come say hi? Want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Well, now he doesn't want to. Come here. People want to say hi to you.
I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen you for 2 years now.
Now he doesn't care.
At least come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Oh, Jin.
Memorial? Oh, come on. Why are you trying to resurrect obscure ancient rituals?
I love that picture of Jin.
You've been reading those weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must I tell you not to
I resonate with
my way
Jin.
of life?
I like books too.
All that stuff's just a stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion.
That's how my sister would talk to me.
Just promise me you'll come home.
That's how I would talk to my brother, so it's only fair.
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait. I'm not going to let you dodge the question again. Hello? Hello?
Honestly, I wish he'd consider my feelings for a change.
Oh, Shion. I'm a little tired. Feel bad about doing this, but I think I'll rest a bit. Yeah. Is there shit we should be doing? Abso-fucking-lutely, but we're not going to because we need to wrap this up and save because I'm sleepy now. It's been 3 hours.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, Joe, you do. What's stopping you? Really? What's stopping you? I do miss Shion's glasses. They just, get rid of them. My God, it's short shorts, McShorty short. His shorts are so short, though. I'm just gonna say that. There's no reason for him to be dressed the way that he is. Why is he dressed that way? His outfit in this game, his episode 3 outfit is it is so good. I don't even like his episode 2 outfit. Like he's poorly dressed in both those games. It's so good. Honestly, I would put Chaos in my party because I'm fickle. I'm just a girl, and so I'm like, if you're ugly, I don't want you in my party. And when I first played it, I used Chaos a lot only because I liked his outfit more than I did in the first two. I love Momo's episode 3 outfit as well. Almost all their outfits in episode 3 are really good. I think the only one
How's it going?
that I don't
Trying to
care
pinpoint today's
for,
problem, among other things. What about
I
you?
mean, Ziggy's design didn't change. I mean, obviously,
Commander Cherenkov gave me a piece of his mind earlier.
but his design is also so
Glad to
cool.
see
Like, you
you
can't really
survived.
hate any of their outfits.
That guy's relentless.
Also, you can get all the
Like a bunch of
swimsuits.
college kids, and what is Vector run by a Girl Scout? He just went on and on.
I think the only swimsuit I never got,
Man, that's just not right.
Seriously.
I don't know
But it isn't
who I
right to
didn't
have the
get.
chief taking all the heat.
No, I got Jin's.
still. I wonder why he seemed so nervous.
Man, I can't even imagine speed running this game. I'm not good enough to speed run it. I think I could speed run episode 2, technically. I wouldn't want to because I like that game, so I'd like all the cutscenes, but
Now exiting the asteroid field.
That's excellent. Prepare to gate jump.
that's excellent.
Aye, aye, Captain. All ships
Prepare to
scheduled
gate
approach.
out.
19 minutes, 30 seconds to column area. UMN pulse received.
Current coordinates locked. Transfer vector correct.
Yeah, it does. It would definitely be a lot easier. I wonder how fast you could speedrun that game. Somebody can tell me.
Captain, a warning signal.
It can't be. Is it them?
No, sir. The detection system is silent. How's it look on your side?
Nothing over here either. You sure it's not an error?
No, it's not. What is this?
No, it's not, Pollyanna. It's
What's
not.
going on?
Sir, I don't think an external source is causing this warning signal.
Then what's causing it?
I'm not going to speedrun it. I don't want to, but I bet you I could do it in 9. Probably not 5. I'm not that good.
It's inside the ship, Sector 3.
But I would say, yeah, episode 2 is my strongest. But I think I'm pretty good at episode 3 too. This is my weakest, so you guys are going to be upset with me. Those of you that didn't watch me 4 years ago, you're going to watch me play this, and I'm not going to be that good at it.
It's Cosmos.
3 is definitely my most replayed, even though it's episode 2 is my favorite, and that's because you could just, you know, choose the chapters and shit, and so I would just sit there and listen to my Fergie CD and replay my favorite chapters. So my New Game Plus levels are like insane.
The blindings are off. Damn it! It's booting up on its own. The countdown has started as well.
What the hell?
Where's she going?
Why all of a sudden?
Such a good shot. I wonder, I know it's probably the nose grippies, but as someone with a hook nose from, you know, my Sicilian genes, my glasses don't stay up. Unfortunately, my friends, we're not going to get to the action today. But you all have to stick around for the goodbye screen. Yeah, I noticed that like my nicer pairs stay up more, but there's a few pairs that I have that just slowly will just work their way down to my nostrils. I have to push them back up.
I enter the activation code from this terminal. That's the failsafe we integrated. This can't be happening. Not again.
Are you here? I got you. So you can say hi to people. Look, it's baby, everybody. This is my baby. No. No. Those aren't for you.
It's exactly the same as the last time.
Look at the dead people, Claude. They say hi. You have to say hi back. Say hi. Give me your paws. Give me your paws so I can lift you. There he is. He's a good boy. He's adjusting to the new environment. Come on. No, not that way. Behind me. Okay.
What is it now?
Detecting a large-scale
Oh, for
spatial
sure.
distortion ahead of us.
Episode 3 Cosmos
Enormous
is my
mass
favorite.
fading out.
Impossible. We're still
In terms
outside
of
the
just
colony.
design and character.
UMN geodesic structure is being
Like,
breached.
everyone is obsessed with Cosmos, and I get it.
appears to be interacting
But,
with the
like,
UMN somehow.
I did not care as
Massive
much.
gravity fluctuations, surface anomalies forming in space-time.
Impossible. That defies all laws of physics.
Including mass, the numbers are completely inconsistent.
I love Johnny Young Bosch.
Whatever it is, it's huge.
The amplitude.
I'd like to meet him.
It's like a tidal wave.
The readings are increasing. It's entering normal space.
Captain! Straight ahead!
I'm sorry, Joe.
Gnosis.
Yeah. I mean, and some people really like that. It just tickles the right thing in someone's brain, you know? And I'm like, that's fine, but for me, I need substance. And when I played this game at 11 years old, I did not give a single fuck about Cosmos. And it made me so mad because, like, she's the face of the series, you know? And I was like, there are so many other characters. Like, when I got this collector's edition of the Japanese version of Xenosaga, and I opened the box just now, because I forgot, because I got this a while ago, there's a Cosmos figurine in it, and I'm like, that's great, but I would have rathered any other figurine, not Cosmos.
Going into battle without an eggs unit. What brave little soldiers they are. Brings
Oh,
tears to
Virgil.
my eyes. Well, let's see how they do as shields.
I'm glad that we get to see more of Virgil in episode 3. I don't know. I don't think so. Let me open it up. It's been a while. Ugh, I don't have a lot of space. Yeah, 'cause I was showing this earlier, but you weren't here, so I'll show it again. I got my Japanese copy of the first game. The disc is so nice. I don't know why, it's just nicer than my American version. I have like 2 different versions because they're broken. I used to have a lot of figurines. I sold them all when I moved. And then it comes with... I didn't see... I have some, my most expensive ones, but I got rid of a lot of them. And it's got the Vector keychain. Yes, people are dying, we know. But the figurine... So this is the figurine that it comes with. Ugh, my light's in the way, but yeah, this comes with this one. It is open because I opened it and then I realized I didn't want her out. And then, what is this? Oh, it's like this giant guidebook. It's all in Japanese, so it would take me some time to read, but it's got all the character profiles and shit, which is cool. And here's my boy. And then it also, which I really like, and I haven't used it yet, so it's still wrapped up, but it comes with a binder, like for work and stuff, but it's, oh, you can't really see it. It's a vector binder, which is cool. Yeah, I own, let's look at this here. I own 2 copies of Xenosaga, the first game, because one scratched. I think one still works, but I'm not confident if it still works or not. but 1 definitely doesn't. I can only play up until this point in the game, and then it doesn't work. I'm sure I could get it fixed. But, where's my save point? No, I don't want to rest. And then, I have 1 copy of episode 2, and then I have 2 copies of episode 3. Because, I bought it from GameStop back when, before it got rare and whatever. But these are not the physical copies of the game because, I didn't want to. I don't have a power cord for my PS2 yet. So I would have to use my roommates, and I don't want to do that. People just figure. Some people. I have a friend who's so good at like glitching games and shit, and she doesn't even mean to. And I'm like, you should be a QA tester. Like she does shit, and I'm like, how? How would you have figured that out? And she just knows. $8? Yeah, right? I don't even remember. My mom bought mine from GameStop. I remember sitting on like the episode 3 website before it came out. But yeah, like I got it for a retail price. Episode 3. I got all of them for retail price. I don't even remember how I like discovered this game series. I was so little, but it was around the time where I was, you know, formative young bean. So I was just on the JRPG bandwagon. I bet you I found out at a convention because I started going to conventions around that time too, and I bet you I like saw it or something and was like, this looks cool, and then was obsessed. Some people just can break games. I don't explore enough to break games, so I tend not to. Your sophomore year of high school? Yeah, when did this game come out? When did the first one come out? I don't remember. 2003? 2003. Yeah, I was how old was I in 2003? 9. I was 9. I didn't get it when I was 9 though. I probably got it at 10 or 11. Speedrunners abuse the Wild Arms glitch. If you open the menu and then open the disk lid and replace the game with Wild Arms 3 specifically, close the lid, you can still enter the tech menu and what the fuck? That's how do you figure that out? I bet you someone was just like, I'm gonna change my game, and then realize they didn't turn the PS2 off, and then we're like, well, let me do something before I finish playing, and then that happened. Because like, how do you figure that out? Yeah, this game I was obsessed with along with Final Fantasy X, and they both have like serious religious themes, and so that definitely formed my my worldview as a child. But it's such a good series, and I'm excited to be playing it again. It's been a while. What? That is so weird. How do you figure that out? That's funny. I never would have known. Especially because I don't own a copy of Wild Arms 3. All right, well. Yeah, you gotta. But we're gonna play some more of this on Wednesday. Well, I'm not gonna say Wednesday for sure, but we're gonna play it again next week. Depending on my schedule. Maybe I can fit in 2 streams of this next week. Because I plan my schedules out week to week now because of the chaos of everything. But on Saturday, we're going to be playing RE0. So if you like horror games, watch me play RE0 on Saturday. Because we're going to be playing all the RE games up until 9. Probably, but we're not playing all of them. We're playing all the mainline ones in timeline order, plus Outbreak, because Outbreak is now important, and I need people to like the game as much as I do. So we'll be playing 0, 1 remake, Outbreak, 2, 3 remake, 4 remake. Caitlin wants to do them backwards. Oh, I forgot Code Veronica. Code Veronica is Code Veronica is my favorite. So it would be 3, Code Veronica, 4. I don't own Revelations 1, nor do I feel inclined to play it, but maybe I will do it. Who knows? But I will be playing Revelations 2. Caitlin wants to play through them all too. I don't know if she will, but I'm thinking we'll play 5 and 6 and Revelations together. That's why I don't want to play it, because it's not good. Revelations 2, top tier. Revelations 1, not great. Claire's also one of my favorite Resident Evil characters. The only game I have for my N64 right now is the original Resident Evil 2. So, but I can't play it on the N64. I don't have anything to actually play it on because my N64 doesn't work. We can't skip 6. We can't. Really? Revelations 2 is it's so much better. It's such an improved upon game than Revelations 1. There's right. Yeah, we saw Big Comfy Couch here too. I never watched Big Comfy Couch, but Big Comfy Couch was very popular. I wish I could do the Big Comfy Couch arm stretch and leg stretch, but I can't. But we're gonna play 6, Shadow. Sorry, we have to. And then I've never played 7 or 8. And so I bought those because Capcom just had their sale. And so we're gonna play 7 and 8 for the first time. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I hate 6 on my own. You hate Jake? I love Jake. He's so fucking funny. I love Jake so much. But I will say I only like 6 if I'm playing with somebody. I don't like playing it alone. Because I just think it's not a well-made game, but it's a fun game. You can't have any issues with my boy Billy. You can't come in here saying bad things about Billy. Steve, I like Steve, but Steve is a bad character. Steve is a bad character, and I wish if they ever remake Code Veronica, they improve upon Steve. They kind of improved on him in Darkside Chronicles, but not really. Steve definitely he's not great. I love Steve because he's ridiculous. And his extremely thick Canadian accent. Oh yeah, but that's because Tommy hates Rebecca, and so despite the fact that she got her own game, he fucking hates her. So I don't have it on VR, Shadow, so I will not be playing on VR. I'm too scared. She had that movie where she was forcibly a bride. But I'm excited. I've never actually finished RE0, so I'm excited to play it. I had it, I rented it from Blockbuster as a kid on the GameCube, and I was too scared to play it. Well, thank you for all the things, Shifty, as we wrap up for the evening. Yeah, I just did a blog post, because I started a blog, so I just did a blog post on my thoughts on the RE9 announcement, as well as the tie-ins to Outbreak. It was a Jill movie. Yeah, I liked it. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. I mean, Resident Evil is just ridiculous anyway. All of them are good in their own ways, except for Umbrella Corps and that other fucking one. Operation Raccoon City and all that shit. I'm so excited for RE9. Like, I could cry. I almost did when the announcement came through. It was definitely, that was so mean. But I'm especially excited just because it's going to bring Outbreak into the main canon, so. Yeah, I know all about 7 and 8. Like, I watched people play it, but I never played it myself. So, but I don't think 9 is going to have anything to do with 7 or 8. So, that's also why I didn't play 7. I'm not a first-person survival horror. I like first-person shooters. I used to play them a lot, but survival horror, I was like, you know. But I'm gonna play it in this little marathon. Yeah, and 8 added the third-person mode, so I'm gonna play it in third person. I know they're good games. I'm not as like excited to play them, but Ethan's great. Because 7, RE7, RE8, RE9. Yeah, but I was like, this is now that RE9's announced and everyone is now asking questions about Outbreak, which in my opinion is one of the best classic RE games, even though it was poorly received for valid reasons. I'm like, now everybody cares, so an excuse to play Outbreak. I did like I played Outbreak on my friend's YouTube channel. We played through both of them, File 1 and File 2, but I didn't do anything here, so... but yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that on Saturday, if you're interested. 7 p.m. Central Time. Ish. You are telling me I could cry. I love Outbreak so much. I owned only the first one, though. I never owned the second. I remember when I bought the first one, they were like, this game's bad. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm 8. Let me have the game. I only played FF15 for the first time last month. It was the only 3 FF games you had never played. Lightning Returns, FF16, 15. We got 15 Lightning Returns on sale a few months ago and decided to replay the entire franchise. Oh, cool. I need to replay 15 because I was angry and biased when it came out. So when I played it, I was still mad about what had happened with it and the 10 years of just pain and suffering. So I need to replay it to be less biased. And I've never played Lightning Returns, but I like 13 and 13-2. 13-2 is one of my favorites, even though it's, like, not, you know, one of the best. And 16, I marathon 16. I also like 13-2 way more than 13. But 13, I'm replaying it on my own. And it's better than I remember. 16 is one of my favorites. I marathoned it in 5 days with the flu and sobbed the entire time. It's very, very good. I didn't think I was going to like it because it's changed some stuff up with it being like only one character playable. But it's one of my favorites now. It's very, very good. Highly recommend. It's not that I don't like 6. That's not true, Shifty. It's not that I don't like 6. It's because I was playing it on stream, and when you're streaming, at least for me, it's hard for me to pay attention if I have to read. And so we got like 40% through the game, and I had no fucking idea what was going on and didn't give a shit. And I was like, I'm not giving this game a fair shot because I'm not having fun and I have no interest, and everyone's saying it's such a good story, and I'm like, I don't feel like anything's even fucking happened. I don't care. And I thought that wasn't fair. So I stopped playing it on stream because I just, like, people really, really like it. And I think that's valid, but I wasn't resonating with it when I was playing it. And so I'd have to play it again off stream on my own. But I don't know if it's just one that's going to resonate with me. I can't read and entertain. It's difficult. Streaming's easy. It is and it isn't. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. Like, 9 is my favorite Final Fantasy of all time. Like, out of all of them, it's #1. I have, like, a lot of them are my favorite. Can't say me favorites. But 9 is my favorite out of all of them. I've played it the most. And then I would say 10, and then 16, and then 13-2. Yeah, Shifty. Yeah, I don't have the degree, Joe. Sorry. We're technically not allowed to call ourselves librarians, even though I have all the experience of a librarian. I'll never be able to get a librarian job because I don't have the degree. That's one of the reasons why I quit. I was doing all of the work of basically a vice director. Yeah. See, and I get why some people don't like it. I will grumble about it and be angry. But I won't judge anybody for disliking it. Like, I like 7 a lot, but to me, I don't think it's, like, groundbreaking best Final Fantasy ever, like some people say. You know, I'm like, it's good. I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying the remakes. I have a lot of fun with them. But you know, Devil's Cry is here to join us together. To bring us together. But yeah, and then I'm thinking, because I'm borrowing this computer, I might wait till I can build my own, but I am borrowing this laptop that should be able to handle it. I was thinking doing an occasional 14 stream here and there. I'm not very good at 14 though. I haven't played it in a while. But Alexandria's in it now in the newest expansion. I think it's the newest one. And I want to go, but I haven't played it in a while. The combat's slow for his plot, just ends with no resolution. I think Beatrix is too easily forgiven, and you should have been able to beat her at least once. And the time when the party splits into two groups, take down their own chains. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't agree about Beatrix, but that might be because I'm a lady. But the combat is slow. I think that's also why I like it though, because it is active time battle, which I dislike because I get anxious. So the fact that it's slower for me, it gives me time to think. Like one of my favorite dungeons that you go to is the one that you have to switch to your base weapons. Otherwise you aren't doing as much damage. I think that's fun. But you don't have to. You don't have to surpass her. But she can't save the world for them because she can't. It's fine with me that they're never able to beat Beatrix. I never really thought about it, to be honest. But I also really like Beatrix to begin with, but she's not my favorite. Garnet is my favorite. I really enjoy her story and her trauma and her growth through the series. I hope for a remake. But Vivi's great. Vivi's whole plot line around death and everything is also very, very good. Yeah. I really hope for a remake. So they can, because if they do anything like they did with 7 remake, with like fleshing out certain characters that you didn't get to see as much, like Jessie and all them, like if they get to flesh out characters that should have had more screen time or been expanded upon, yeah, like Amaranth. So I was like, Amaranth's cool and shit. I gave no fucks about him because he's not as expanded upon like the rest of the party. I think that'd be really cool. I think it'd even be cooler if when they designed the characters, to give Aiko her concept art outfit instead of what she ends up wearing in the final game, because man, I always thought that girl was naked. You may have gotten the wrong message. I'm excited for the final installment of Remake to finally get more Sid. Because I haven't played through the original FF7 for so long. So I don't remember much about Sid. And then he's barely in, he's only kind of, you don't get to play as Sid in the second remake, so. Ornn and Lulu are tied for your favorite in 10. Yuna is my favorite in 10, followed by Riku. Balthier, I haven't played through 12 yet. I haven't. I haven't played through it yet. I was always turned off by the battle system when I was little, but now that I'm an adult, I can grow up and play it. Hope is my favorite for 13, followed by, probably tied with Sarah, because I like them both equally. And I haven't played 4 yet, and in 15, Luna Freya is my favorite, and she's criminally taken out from the story before she's expanded upon, and then they also shut down her DLC, so she just doesn't get the screen time she deserves. But if I'm going to say anything about 15, my favorite character is actually Nyx, and you only see him at the end of the game and in the movie, so. Lightning and Saws are great, but Lightning is Lightning was my best friend's favorite, and she also got her autograph because her uh, cousin went to our school in college. And Saws is great too. As I'm replaying 13 on my own, I like Saws a lot more now that I'm probably the same age as Saws. Her Leviathan scene is super cool, but yeah, she's super underused, and it frustrated me as much as I really like the movie. But she is such a different character. She's great in the movie, but she's such a different character in the film than she is in the game. Everything with 15 was just a fucking clusterfuck because of what happened and the changing of the hands and stuff, so. I don't want that though. I want the game. But it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed 15. I just didn't like it as much as I would have because yeah, it was mismanaged. Like what I was expecting and waited 10 years for is not what we ended up getting, and it frustrated me. So oh hell yeah. I like Prompto so much, and his episode was really, really good. Boys were cool. The boys were cool, and I think the reason I didn't like the game as much as I did was because of my issues of it being versus and then it's not versus anymore. And so my expectations just were like, what the fuck? But I really I liked the game, and I really want to give it another chance and play through it and enjoy it for what it is, not what it could have been. I just want another female-led game. I'm hoping that if they do it in 17, we get another female protagonist. Personally. But I hope that I want another DLC for 16, but I don't think we're going to get one. We've already gotten 2, both which were great. But there's a specific character I want a DLC for, and I don't think we'll get it, which is fine. Oh, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. I hope you enjoy 16, though. It is definitely up there with one of my favorite stories. It might not be my favorite in terms of like sitting down and playing it, even though it's really good. Because it is one playable character, and then you just have like AI supporting party members, which frustrated me. But in terms of an overall story, I really like it. There is I thought I saw a mod where you could put Iris in. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I saw one, but it was a long time ago. Yeah, I agree with you, Devil's Cry. Like, for me, like, if I had to choose, it's very close to 10 for me, 16. It's just got such a good... Like, it's a lot of fun to play, and if you enjoy... Because it's made by the same guy who did 14, like, if you enjoy the open worldness and the side questing and stuff, which I skipped a lot of it on my first playthrough, it's very good. But it's linear. Yes, gameplay's over, Joe. It's linear enough for me that I was able to go through it. Yeah, which I haven't gotten, and I need to. Yeah, the lack of proper party annoyed me, but it makes sense within the narrative of the story. Like, it's Clive's story, you know, so it makes sense, and I enjoyed playing it. It was a lot of fun, the battle system, but it's just not what I would have picked. I really wish you could have done what they did with Remake. Tell Boom I say hi, Joe. Tell him I'm sorry I haven't stopped by. I'm a bad Twitch person. But I would say that, like, for me, they could have done it like they did Remake, you know, character swapping, and they didn't. But yeah, I know, but I never got to see him beat Final Fantasy X because I'm bad. I was also moving, so. But yeah, because Joshua is my favorite character. He's probably up there. He might, in terms of all-time favorite characters, he's probably right under Princess Garnick. Yay, he said hi to me. But 16 is very good. There are certain DLCs that I want from it, and I know we're never gonna get it, so. And that's the thing, Clive is great, but I didn't resonate with him as much as I wish I did. Oh, he's great. He is probably one of the best NPCs in a Final Fantasy, like, modern Final Fantasy game. He is great. I love him. And yeah, he's gay. Now, you know, and the fact that he's like Bahamut and has all that stuff too, like he's really cool. Recommend. And yeah, I really liked the fact that like all the protagonists are my age. I think the youngest one is 28. So I was like, at the time I played it, I was 29 when I played it. So I was like, cool, finally. Yeah, I mean, duh. But yes, it's very in your face, not in your face in a bad way, but it's like, it's obvious, you know? So it was like, it's nice to see representation and it wasn't like a cliche. It's okay. Oh yeah, the first time I played 10 was when I maybe was 10. And the fact that I just replayed 10 now, and I was like, that man, he looks 50, not 35. Like, my roommate is almost 35. Like, what the hell? It's just the stress. Oh, thanks, Joe. I'm excited. I'll have to watch that. Yeah. No, it was great playing not only a game where the protagonists are the same age as me, finally, and not teenagers, but also playing a mature Final Fantasy game, like in general, just from, you know, the topics to the blood to, you know, like it was good. I don't know how many times I can say 16 was good. If it wasn't so long, bye, Joe. If it wasn't so long, I'd play it on stream. I already tried once and then I immediately got tired. But anyway, I've been yapping for way too long because I got distracted and I need to eat dinner and go to sleep because I have to work in the morning. But thanks. These conversations were great. I'm happy that we got to have them. I will be back on Saturday with some Resident Evil, so I hope to see you guys there, and then we'll continue with Xenosaga next week. And we'll yap some more. And enjoy my ending screen for those of you that are still here. So I will see you in a couple days. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Bye.
You ready to sing goodbye?
I am.
Okay.
Cool.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box.
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet again.
You're watching the Out